Hello, Anne. Hello, Anne.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Can you just let me drink my water first?
Okay.
Because I'm having a sore throat right now. All right. Again, hello, Anne. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So, what keeps you busy today?
Uh, no.
What did you do at home?
I just study. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Because you studied your lessons aside from playing. Did you play also?
No.
No. All right. Well, for tonight, Anne, wait a minute. We are finishing this part, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the next part of the activity. Because I remembered the background, it's color pink. So I thought we started that activity already. All right. So now, Anne. Okay. So now, look at the picture and say yes or no. All right. Now, Anne, can you read number one, please?
Number one, the boy who has short brown hair is putting salt and pepper on the table.
Okay. What is your answer?
No.
It's no. How about number two?
Some of the children's toys and the radio are on the shelf above the cooker. No.
It's no. How about number three?
The smallest bowl is a different color from the other bowls. No.
No. Four.
Through the window, you can see a bicycle. Yes.
Yes. Number five.
The two spoons are next to the three knives on the table. Uh, no.
No. Number six.
The boy who is looking in the fridge is wearing striped trousers. No.
No.
Number seven. Someone has taken a piece of pizza off the plate. Yes.
Yes, because there is a missing slice of a pizza on the plate. Okay, very good. And so you got a perfect score of 7 points. Okay, wait a minute. My pen is still loading. All right, 7 points for you, Anne. So next one, this is the next activity, Anne. So we have here 5 questions. Richard is talking to Aunt Jane. What does Aunt Jane say? Read the conversation and choose the best answer. Write letter A to H for each answer. All right, example, Aunt Jane, do you like your job? Answer is letter C. Yes, I do love it.
Um,
Wait a
um,
minute. We are finishing this one, right?
uh,
Do you think so?
no.
No. All right. So, all right, let's continue. Number one, isn't working in a bank boring?
Um, F, no, because I meet different people every day.
What are your friends at work like?
Um, D. Most of them are very nice and good at their jobs.
Do you work in the office or do you help the people who come into the bank?
A. I have to do both things because it's only a small bank.
How long have you worked in the bank?
H. I started here 5 years ago.
Can I come and visit you there?
Um, G. Good idea. Ask mom to bring you.
Okay, very good answer. You have 5 points here. Okay, next one, Anne. So look at the picture. We have here 6 questions. So you have to read a story and choose a word from the box. Write the correct word next to numbers 1 to 5. There's one example. All right, now, Anne, start reading now, please.
Okay. Last year, my family and I went to a hot and sunny country. Water is my favorite drink, and I had to ask for it all the time because I was always thirsty. Thirsty.
All right, thirsty.
I know it's funny, but I like being hot because in my country it's cold and it snows a lot.
Snows. Okay, next one.
One day we went to visit the pyramids. It was very exciting because we went there on camels. My sister and I sat on the same camel. It moved in a strange way when it mm, um, maybe walk, and we went very slowly.
When it walked. Okay, that is correct. Next one.
We arrived at the pyramids and went inside. It was very dark, but mom had a torch so we could see.
Torch.
We saw big rooms with paintings on the walls of a queen and other people who look after her.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great to see. It was great to see the pyramids, but my favorite thing about that day was riding on a camel with my sister.
All right. So now, what do you think is the best name for that story?
My day at the pyramids.
Okay, very good. My day at the pyramids. That is correct. Okay, so next one, and we have here 7 questions. So look at the picture and read the story. Write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 words. So the story is about Katie starts school. Example, Katie's William's sister. Katie got up at 6 o'clock because it was the first day of school. Okay, start reading the story now, Anne.
Okay. My name is William and my sister's name is Katie. Monday was the first day of school after the holidays, so we got up at 6 o'clock. We put our new books into our rucksacks and I had breakfast. Katie couldn't eat any food because she was afraid of starting school. I said, "Don't be afraid, Katie. You will like going to school." Katie smiled and held my hand. Bus came early, so we had to run to catch it. On the bus, we sat down and put our rucksack on the floor. The bus started suddenly, and everything fell out of our rucksacks. There was a woman behind us, and she picked up one of our books. She read Katie's name on the front of it, and then she smiled. She said, "Hello, Katie. I'm your new teacher. My name's Mr. Green." We were very surprised. Mrs. Green asked Katie some more questions, and then in a few minutes we arrived at school. Mrs. Green said, "I'll see you in class, Katie." Um,
Wait a minute. Okay.
Um, Mrs. Green said, I'll see you in class, Katie. And Katie smiled, big smile. I asked Katie, are you feeling afraid now? And she laughed and said, no, but, but there's just one problem. I'm hungry. Where's the school snack shop? I think that Katie will be happy in our school.
All right. So number one,
The children put their new books in their rucksacks.
books. Number two, Katie.
Felt afraid of school, so she didn't have anything for breakfast.
Afraid of. Okay, that's correct. So number three,
Katie and William had to run because the bus um, came early.
came. Okay, next one. Number four,
When the bus when the bus started, everything fell out of the children's rucksacks.
started. That's correct. Number five,
The woman on the bus um, picked up Katie's book and then read the front of it.
okay, number six,
Katie's new teacher is called Mrs. Green.
Mrs. Green. Number seven,
Katie was hungry, so she wanted to find the school's snack shop.
okay, shop. So everything is correct. All right. So you got a total of 7 points. Okay, next one. And we have to read the text here about chickens and then choose the correct words. Okay, example, chicken live in many places in the world. So the answer is,
What?
oh, children's chickens live in many places in the world. It must be the.
The
Yes. Okay, in the world. Continue.
people have chickens for their eggs and their meat. People also have chickens for pets. Also,
Also,
also have chickens for pets because of their beautiful wings and tails. There are more chickens in the world than any other bird. Chickens don't fly very much, but they can fly a little if they think something is dangerous.
mm-hmm.
Chickens eat insects, food that we don't want, and different kinds of plants and grass. Um, some zoos have chickens to eat insects in the animal's cage. Baby chickens are called chicks. Chicks grow in egg um, until they are big enough to come out. They stay in the eggs for 21 days, and the mother chicken sits on the eggs to make them warm. After 21 days, the chicks break out of the egg and slowly try to walk and fly. Sometimes they fall over. They usually stay with their mother to learn about the things that they can eat and about where they can go.
Okay, very good. And so that is a total of 10 points. All right, now answer, read a postcard and write the missing words. Write one word on each line. All right, now, Anne. So, dear Kim, how are you?
Um, how are you? I'm on holiday with my family in the mountains. There's a small lake in the mountains and a waterfall goes into it. Yesterday we sailed to the waterfall and I saw some great no took some great photos of my family in front of it. Um, in the evening we mm, maybe had dinner at a lovely restaurant by the lake. Tomorrow we're going to visit famous old castle at the top of a mountain, and then we're going to go skiing.
All right.
At
At.
um 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 I I had never done that before, so I'm very excited.
What is it?
Maybe had
I have. What did you say?
um had yeah.
All right. Okay, so you got one, two, three, four. Four correct answers here.
Wait a minute. Um I said the question two is took. Yeah.
Oh, all right. You said took also. All right, let's put 5 points here. Anyway, so that will be the end of our first activity. Let's open the next one. Can't wait for me. I will just open it. Okay, wait a minute and still loading. This is 9.2, so the next one is 9.3. Okay, here it is. All right now, and so this is the last reading activity, okay? So now,
Okay.
and part number one, look and read, look and write, choose the correct
Uh,
words. Okay, so example, windows and mirrors are made of this and it breaks if you drop it. Answer is glass. Number one, and
um, from this and hold it over your head when it rains. An umbrella.
okay, number two,
Breakfast and dinner are examples of this. Meals. Meals.
meals.
Um, wait, sir. Why there are two meals?
Wait a minute, let me see.
Meals.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see. Maybe you're going to use it on the other page.
Okay. Number three, you go to these places to catch a train or to meet people who have arrived on one. Um, stations.
Stations for
People use this to make the pages in a book or magazines? Paper.
Paper.
Number 5, when people leave school, they can study subjects like history, art, and science in these places, universities.
Universities. Okay, next one.
You can make beautiful things like rings, watches, and plates from this expensive metal. Mm, silver.
Silver.
Number 7, this fruit is often yellow and people like to put it in sandwiches or on pizzas. Um, cheese.
Cheese. 8.
Pens, toothbrushes, and combs are made of this. Plastic.
Plastic. 9.
You can sleep in this when you go camping. A tent.
A tent. Number 10.
All kinds of businesswomen and businessmen work at their desks in these places. Offices.
Offices. Okay, very good. And so you got 10 points. Okay, next one. So in this activity, Anne, look and read. Say yes or no. Okay, number 1. And
The two people that are going up the mountain are carrying the skis. Mm, yeah, maybe yes. Uh,
yes. Okay, number 2.
Someone has put all the yellow and red flags in a straight line. No.
No. Next one.
The girl who has a striped jacket has fallen over. Yes. Uh,
Yes. Number 4.
Two boys are throwing snowballs at another boy. Um, no.
No. Number 5.
The boy who is skiing is going faster than the girl who is skiing. Um, no.
Number 6.
A man with a mustache is brushing the snow off the cafe balcony. Um, yes. Okay.
Yes. Number 7.
We know it is going to snow again because there are some dark clouds in the sky. No.
No. Very good. And so that is 7 points. All right, next one, Anne. So this is part number 5 with 5 questions. Emma is talking to her uncle David. What does David say? Read a conversation and choose the best answer. Write letter A to H for each answer. Example. Hi, Uncle David. When did you get back to this country? Answer is letter F. Last week, we finished our film on Wednesday. All right, so how long did it take to make the film?
D. No. Um, B. More than a year. B.
What kind of film was in this? What kind of film was it this time?
Um, 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 mm, um, 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 maybe E.
It's G. You're going. Oh no! What kind of film is this time? What kind of film was it this time? You're going to enjoy it. It's very funny. Oh, it's
Hmm?
letter G.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. When can I see it?
Um, mm, I don't know it too.
When can I see it? Answers letter E. It will be in cinemas next Christmas. How many films have you made?
Um, I this was my favorite.
Okay, which film is your favorite?
C, the one which has Tom Rock in it. He's a great actor.
All right, let's see. Letter C. Okay, very good. And this is okay. Wait a minute. So this is 1 point. Letter G. No. Letter E. No. All right. So 3 points in this one. And all right. Now, so you have to read a story. Choose a word from the box. Write the correct word next to numbers 1 to 5. There's one example. Okay. And so you choose your answer from the box.
Okay. Harry went to visit his grandparents last weekend. His grandparents and their dog Socks live in a village near some hills. On Sunday morning, Grandpa and Harry woke up very early
Early.
and they decided to go for a walk in the hills. Grandma and Socks were still sleeping. when Harry and Grandpa left the house. Grandma woke up 2 hours later. She looked out of the window.
2 hours. Okay, next one.
Um, it's going to be a foggy on the hill soon, she said. So she put on their shoe. Uh, so she put on her shoes. Come on, she said to Socks. Let's go and find Harry. Grandma and Socks started to walk up the nearest hill. It was very um, it was very hard for them to see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But Socks knew where to find Harry and Grandpa because he could he could smell them.
He could smell them. Okay, next one.
An hour later, Grandma and Socks found them. They were in a cold little cave. They had some food um and a and a and a torch, but they were very happy to see Socks. Thank you, Socks, said Harry. Can you find the way home now?
All right, very good, Anne. So that is 5 points. All right, now, Anne, what do you think is the best name for the story?
Socks finds Harry.
Very good. So, plus 1 point is 6 points. All right, next one, Anne. So now this is part number 5. Look at the picture and read a story. Write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 words. So the story is about Sarah and William help their museum. All right, now, Anne.
Sarah has always wanted to be a photographer, and her brother William wanted to be a journalist. Their aunt came to visit them last Saturday, and she gave Sarah a camera and William a tape recorder. Then they all went out to the town together. Sarah took some pictures of lots of different people in the street. When they came to the town's museum, they saw a lot of people in the street in front of it. What's the matter? William asked some boys there. The treasure that was in the museum is missing, said one boy. A man came to the museum and stole it a few minutes ago, and now everyone is looking for him, said another. What does he look like? Asked Sarah. They don't know, but he had a big red structure. Then Sarah remembered her photos. She looked at the pictures in her camera and she saw one of a man who came out of the museum with a red project on his back. William remembered that the man ran and jumped on the number um, 14 bus. Sarah showed her picture to a policeman, and William told him about the bus. The next day, Sarah's photo was in the town's newspaper with a story that William wrote. It was about a policeman finding the treasure on the bus. It's now back in the museum.
All right. So now, example, William is Sarah's brother. Sarah got her new camera last Saturday. Question number 1, Anne.
Um, the children's um,
The children's blank went with them into the town?
Um, I don't know.
The children's aunt. Next one, number two, and
There were many. There were many people outside the museum.
correct. Three,
Someone took the treasure from the museum.
treasure.
The backpack that the man was carrying was red.
Backpack. Five,
After he left the museum, the man got on um, um, the number 14 bus.
the bus. Next one, six.
William talked to a policeman about the things that he remembered.
Last one.
The next day, Sarah's photo and William's story were in the the newspaper.
Okay, we're in the newspaper. Very good. And so you got a total of 6 points. All right, now, and for the last part, this is a text about planes, so you're going to choose the correct word. All right? Okay, for a very long time, people tried to. To is the answer. To fly like.
Like birds or insects with wings made of wood and or cord. But no one could fly until two brothers who were called
Oh,
right
wait, did it, what is it? Fly
until
until.
until two brothers who were called Wright made the first plane a century ago. The first plane were very small. They were just big enough for one pilot and they couldn't fly very far. Today, there are very big planes which can carry hundreds of people at the same time to um, 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 every country in the world.
All right.
There are also a lot of small planes which are very important in people's lives. Which
Which?
in some very big countries, when a person is very ill and needs a doctor to came quick, quickly, the doctors need to use a plane. In some countries, if there are fires in the big forest, firemen use small planes to pick up water from a river or the sea and drop maybe them on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the last 50 years, more and more people um, um, have begun to go on holiday by plane.
Have.
50 years ago, most countries um, only had one airport, but today there is an airport near most big cities.
Okay, very good. And so you got one mistake here, total of 9 points. All right, and so that will be all for tonight. So let's continue this one again on Saturday in our class, okay?
Okay.
All right, good night. Chukmon.